Wherefore at that time, certain Chaldeans came there and accused the Jews, right? And that's what is about to happen. All right, they about to start accusing the southern kingdom. It's going to roll down from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom. Okay, but it says that all nations, languages, people, all right, even if you're a celebrity or you're a nobody, if you don't take the Rfid chip, you'll be cast into what? A burning fiery furnace. Now, this new burning fiery furnace is the FEMA camps. Okay, the FEMA camps, the courthouses. All right, they're gonna put you in these big, huge prisons or lock you up, and they're not gonna put you in a room. Or they might. That's my little thought, but these new forms of torture, instead of a burning fiery furnace, is a guillotine. Or you heard Trump bringing back what's they called? The firing squad. Okay, where they put you in this room and you got these dudes in special suits with AK-47s. 10 dudes with AK-47s or AR-15s aim at you, and you just get filled up with bullets, man. Okay, so if you don't take the RFID chip, you be put to death. Okay, but hey, look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Let me check out them brothers. 3 Abednego brothers. Shaki, I spelled it wrong. Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach. There we go. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All right, the 3 brothers that survived those flames. All right, they're from the house of Judah. All right, they're the southern kingdom. Okay, let me grab that. KJV. This is shit. This is I'm gonna grab it. Start to go back at it. This is 11. This is Daniel's 3 and 11. It says, and whoso falleth not down and worship the image and worshipeth, that he shall be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. There are certain Jews, all right, whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Right, and those 3 brothers represents the elect. All right, the 144,000, the 1/3. Okay, the elect that's been chosen by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai since the beginning. 13, then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spoke and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the image which I set up? Now, if ye be ready that, it says, now, if ye be ready that at what time ye heard the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sackbut, the psaltery, or the dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made thee. Well, but it says, if ye worship not, you should be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. Who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hand? And that God is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That was the God that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego worship. And it says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. He will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, it be known unto thee that, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury. The form of his viziers was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spoke and commanded that they shall heat the furnace 17 times more. Okay? Actually, I'm going to check. That was 17 times. I think that's 17 times more. God damn. And the furnace wasn't like a little pizza oven or like they got today. No, a furnace is so hot is that it's like, imagine, how can I say it, man? It's a big ass room that lit on fire. You know, brothers be bringing the description of the furnace, but back then, furnaces back then were way hotter. That even just standing there, it could burn you. You know what I'm saying? Even the heat itself could harm you. Okay, let me grab that. Nope, that's not it. Daniel, all right. Daniel 7, Daniel 3 and 17. Oh, it says, so he ordered the furnace. This is 19. It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So he ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. Damn, that's fucking crazy, man. he had a deep hatred towards the Jews, man. Same thing with these, same thing with DJ Trump, man. Are these rulers of these nations, they hate you jakes, man. Okay. It says 20, and he commanded the mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to cast them to the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coat, their hosen, and their hats, and their garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because it says the king's commandments was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flames of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So the men, the guards, the sheriffs that was trying to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they got stir fried. They got air fried by the fire, man. Cooked. Jake be like, man, nigga, we cooked. Hey, them men were cooked, man, except Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But them Babylonian soldiers, goodbye. All right, 23. 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar was king. Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake, saying to his counselors, did we not cast 3 men into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. They said, yeah, we did. We just threw those 3 dudes in the fire. Why was wrong? The king answered. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was in the fire, but they wasn't being flamed. All right, the fire wasn't harming them. All right, it was supernatural power that was protecting them, and that was Yahushua, that 4th man. It says, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the son of Yahushua. Okay. It says the form of the 4th is like the son of God, Yahushua. It says that Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High, Yahushua, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth out of the midst of the fire. It says, and the princes, the governors, the captains, the kings, the counselors, beings gathered together, saw these men upon whose body the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed, neither was their coats changed, nor the smell of fire passed on. And Jake B, man, when they see something crazy like that, they be like, man, what the fuck? But hey, man, that's the spirit of power. Yahushua. Now, you may be thinking and asking, Ashemai, why are you bringing this chapter out? Because if that happened, this is going to happen, with the modern day Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which is the elect, the 1/3. Okay. All right. Because you may be thinking, let me go back to that video. Where was that video at? Shalakia. Oh, it's all right. Fuck it. But that video I just showed y'all, you may be thinking, why is it a big deal? All right. You see 3 girls putting a little device in their head. What's the problem? It's bigger than that, man. Okay. Because this man Esau is about to release a